Buongiorno, travelers. Welcome to a journey beyond the ordinary, where we unravel the secrets of Florence, the crown jewel of Italy. Ever felt lost in the sea of tourists, longing for a more personal connection with a city that's bursting with art, history, and culture? Well, you're in for a treat. Today, we're breaking free from the tourist conveyor belt to explore Florence in a way that will make your heart sing. This isn't your typical travel guide. This is an invitation to experience the real Florence, the Florence that often hides behind the crowded postcard scenes. We all love the classics, the Ponte Vecchio, the Uffizi, the Duomo. They're like the stars of Florence's blockbuster movie. But what if I told you there's more? More authenticity, more tranquility, and more memories waiting to be made. Stick around as we dive into the heart of Florence, away from the masses, to discover the hidden gems that will make your trip truly unforgettable. Now, let's talk about the showstoppers, the headliners that draw millions every year. Florence, with its timeless beauty, has a captivating aura that sweeps you off your feet. Picture yourself strolling on the Ponte Vecchio, where history whispers through the cobbled streets, or standing in awe before Michelangelo's David at the Galleria d'Accademia. These aren't just sights. They are masterpieces frozen in time, inviting you to be a part of their story. The Uffizi, an art lover's haven, and Santa Croce, a sanctuary of serenity amid the city's hustle, they're all waiting to be explored. Now, don't get me wrong, these landmarks are a must-see. But imagine experiencing them without the rush, without feeling like just another tourist. We're going to show you how to savor these treasures and then escape to the heart of Florence, where the real magic happens. So buckle up, fellow explorers. We're about to embark on a journey that goes beyond the surface, beyond the queues, and straight into the soul of Florence. Are you ready to make your Italian dreams come true? Let's do this. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the crowd in the square? Florence, a city that draws admirers from every corner of the globe, can sometimes feel a bit like a dance floor at a bustling party. But fear not, because we've got some insider tips to help you avoid the crowd-induced cha-cha. First on the list, timing is everything. Sunset in Florence is not just a time, it's a spectacle. Head to the Ponte Santa Trinita as the day bids farewell. The russet glow, the reflections on the Arno. It's a free show that will have you falling in love with Florence all over again. But that's not all. Want to feel like you have the city all to yourself? Plan your visit outside the peak seasons. June, July, August, and Easter week. Those are the times when Florence takes a breath. Less crowd, more Florence for you. Now, let's talk about a topic close to every traveler's heart: gelato. Because let's face it, when in Italy, gelato is not just a dessert, it's a way of life. Our journey takes us to the Oltrarno district, where the term gelato takes on a whole new meaning. Forget the crowds at Gelateria Santa Trinita. Take a short stroll along the river to discover Gelateria La Carraia. The lines might fool you, but trust me, it's a hidden gem. This isn't just gelato, it's an experience. As you savor each scoop, surrounded by locals and fellow travelers, you'll realize this is the taste of Florence. It's not just about the flavor, it's about the moment. So, when it comes to gelato, skip the tourist traps, follow the locals, and indulge in a genuine Florentine treat. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now, let's uncork a bit of Florentine history, shall we? We've all heard of wine tasting, but how about wine window tasting? Florence is not just a city of art, it's a city that lets you sip history, one wine window at a time. Back in the 1600s, Florentines had a clever way of enjoying their wine. The city fathers granted families the right to sell wine directly from their homes through these charming little windows. And guess what? We found one that still works. Welcome to Babae Wine Window, a treasure trove of Florentine tradition. It's not just about the wine, it's about connecting with centuries of laughter, stories, and clinking glasses. It's a bit of a gimmick, sure, but one that'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time. Now, let's venture into Piazza Santo Spirito, a true diamond in the heart of Florence. This isn't your average square. It's a vibrant canvas painted with local life, where every cobblestone tells a story. Take a deep breath and let the essence of Florence surround you. The basilica bells toll, starlings flit between the trees, and kids create their own playground on these historic flagstones. Take a deep breath and let the essence of Florence surround you. The basilica bells toll, starlings flit between the trees, and kids create their own playground on these historic flagstones. And right here, on the eastern flank, we have Cafe Ricci, a local haven. Whether you're grabbing a quick espresso at the bar for a steal or opting for a leisurely moment at an outdoor table, this is your slice of authentic Florence. Join me, sip a coffee, watch the world go by, and feel the heartbeat of Florence. Because in Piazza Santo Spirito, you're not just a visitor, you're a participant in the lively dance of this beautiful city. Now, let's take a detour from the beaten path and explore the lesser-known districts of Florence. Beyond the clamor of the main attractions lies a secret world, a Florence waiting to be discovered by those willing to step off the well-trodden trail. Oltrarno, Sant Ambrogio, and Porta Romana, these aren't just names on a map. They're the gateways to the genuine heart of Florence. These districts have stories to tell, and today we're the lucky ones who get to listen. As we meander through these charming streets, away from the usual hustle and bustle, you'll find a Florence that feels like it's exclusively yours. It's in these hidden corners that the true spirit of the city comes alive. Now, let's talk about one of the true pleasures of traveling, savoring the local cuisine. But how do you separate the tourist traps from the culinary gems? Fear not, my fellow food enthusiasts. We've got a simple yet effective hack for you. Picture this. You're in Florence, hungry for an authentic meal, and you stumble upon a place where the chef theatrically mixes tagliatelle with cream sauce at the table. Tempting, right? But more often than not, these performances are for the gram, not your taste buds. So, here's the secret sauce. Search for restaurant recommendations in Italian. Dove mangiare bene a Firenze translates to where to eat well in Florence. Trust me, when you tap into the local language, you tap into the real flavors of the city. You'll discover hidden districts with incredible local restaurants, like the area around Porta Romana. Alla Vecchia Bettola on Viale Vasco Pratolini, for instance, serves up authentic Tuscan cuisine that'll make your taste buds do a happy dance. So, my fellow foodies, let's explore Florence through its flavors, savoring every bite in places where the locals gather. After all, a meal in Florence isn't just about eating, it's about experiencing the city through its rich culinary tapestry. Now, let's lace up our walking shoes and embark on a journey that's as visually stunning as it is invigorating. Florence, beyond its captivating architecture, offers a world of scenic walks that will etch unforgettable landscapes in your memory. Welcome to Viale Machiavelli, a grand boulevard that leads us away from the bustling city center. As we ascend, the city unfolds beneath us like a Renaissance masterpiece, revealing Florence in all its timeless glory. The path twists past the Giardino del Bobolino, a hidden gem within the city, and onward into the cypress trees and olive groves that adorn Florence's steep southern valley side. A walk that not only rejuvenates the spirit, but offers a unique perspective of this magnificent city. Now, who said the best things in life aren't free? In Florence, some of the most captivating attractions won't cost you a dime. So, let's uncover the gems that won't dent your budget, but will enrich your experience. First up, Piazzale Michelangelo, an iconic spot that not only provides breathtaking city views, but also houses a bronze casting of Michelangelo's David. It's free, it's fabulous, and it's a definite must-visit. Now, here's a little secret. Directly downhill to the west of Piazzale Michelangelo lies an often overlooked gem, the terraced Rose Garden, a tranquil oasis, complete with an outdoor bar serving cold beers and Aperol spritzes. So, why not trade the crowded terraces for this serene escape? It's not just about saving money, it's about discovering Florence's quieter, more intimate side, one petal at a time. Now let's delve into the heart of Florentine authenticity in the charming Sant Ambrogio district. This is not your typical tourist hub. This is where the soul of Florence shines through, and what better way to experience it than through the joy of local cuisine? Welcome to Trattoria da Rocco, nestled inside the Sant Ambrogio produce market. This is where locals and those in the know come together for a feast that's as hearty as it is authentic. Picture this: polished wooden benches, shared tables, and an atmosphere buzzing with conversations in a blend of languages. It's not just a meal, it's a celebration of tradition, community, and the rich flavors of Florence. Whether you're savoring ribollata, peposo, or indulging in a perfectly executed pasta dish, every bite here tells a story. And don't forget to try the panna cotta. It's a delectable finale to an authentic Tuscan meal. And there you have it, fellow explorers, our journey through the authentic heart of Florence. We've wandered through lesser-known districts, savored genuine gelato, sipped history through wine windows, and enjoyed the city's breathtaking views. I hope this adventure has inspired you to step off the well-worn path, to seek the Florence beyond the postcards and tourist brochures. Because in every narrow street, in every local cafe, and in every heartfelt conversation, you'll find the true essence of this incredible city. So, to all the dreamers, wanderers, and lovers of life, Florence is waiting for you. Explore, savor, and create your own story amidst the Renaissance magic. Until next time, arrivederci, and may your travels be filled with joy, authenticity, and a dash of Florentine flair.